Tariffs are taxes imposed by governments on imported goods. They serve as a tool for regulating trade, protecting domestic industries, and sometimes generating revenue. When a tariff is applied, it increases the cost of imported goods, making them more expensive compared to locally produced alternatives. This mechanism is often used to encourage consumers to buy domestically produced goods and to shield local industries from foreign competition. Governments implement tariffs on a wide range of products. For example, tariffs on steel and aluminum have been used to protect domestic manufacturers, while tariffs on goods from China have been employed as part of broader trade disputes. These tariffs can have wide-ranging economic implications, affecting not only businesses but also consumers who may face higher prices for everyday products. The historical context of tariffs. Tariffs have played a crucial role in shaping global trade policies for centuries. During the era of mercantilism, nations imposed high tariffs to amass wealth and limit foreign competition. The Industrial Revolution saw the rise of protectionist policies, as governments sought to nurture domestic industries. In modern history, tariffs have been at the center of major trade conflicts, such as the US-China trade war, highlighting their continued relevance in international relations. The politics of protectionism. Protectionist policies, including tariffs, are often supported by movements advocating for domestic production, such as the Buy American sentiment. These policies aim to preserve local jobs and industries but can also strain international trade relationships. National security is another argument for tariffs, with policymakers contending that certain industries, such as steel and semiconductors, are essential for national defense and should not be dependent on foreign supply chains. However, protectionist policies come with trade-offs. While they may safeguard domestic employment in specific industries, they can also reduce overall economic efficiency and global competitiveness. Businesses reliant on imported materials may face higher costs, leading to potential job losses in other sectors. The economic impact of tariffs. Tariffs inevitably lead to increased prices for consumers, as businesses often pass on the additional costs. This is particularly evident in industries such as manufacturing and agriculture, where imported raw materials play a crucial role. For example, U.S. tariffs on Chinese goods have led to higher prices for electronics, automobiles, and even everyday household items. Moreover, tariffs can trigger retaliatory measures from other countries, escalating into full-fledged trade wars. In response to U.S. tariffs, China and the European Union have imposed their own tariffs on American exports, affecting farmers, manufacturers, and multinational corporations. These economic disruptions highlight the interconnected nature of global trade and the risks associated with protectionist policies. International relations and tariffs. Tariffs are more than just economic tools, they also influence diplomatic relations. The World Trade Organization, WTO, plays a critical role in mediating trade disputes and ensuring that countries adhere to established trade rules. However, as more nations adopt protectionist measures, the effectiveness of the WTO is increasingly being questioned. Tariffs can strain alliances and disrupt international cooperation. Trade tensions between major economies, such as the US, China, and the European Union, can spill over into other diplomatic areas, affecting global stability. The rise of protectionism raises concerns about the future of free trade and the potential fragmentation of the global economy. If you are enjoying the content, please hit that like and subscribe button to support us in making more such content. The future of tariffs. Looking ahead, the global trade landscape is likely to evolve. One possibility is the trend toward de-globalization and regionalization, where countries prioritize trade agreements with neighboring nations rather than relying on global supply chains. This shift could lead to new economic blocs and changes in global trade dynamics. Technology and automation are also transforming trade. Advances in artificial intelligence and robotics may reduce dependence on cheap labor, altering the cost-benefit analysis of outsourcing production. As technology reshapes industries, traditional tariff policies may need to be re-evaluated. Finally, the future of tariffs will depend on the development of new trade agreements and global governance structures. Whether nations choose to embrace free trade or double down on protectionism will shape the economic landscape for years to come. The challenge will be finding a balance between protecting domestic interests and maintaining a stable, cooperative global economy. Thank you for watching. Share your views below in the comments.